And there are many ways to relax and explore the world when taking a break from the chilly Northwoods temperatures. For today's On Our Mind, we're asking, would you rather go on a cruise or stay at a resort for vacation?
Ooh.
Those are your options, Devin.
You know, that's a tough one.
And
can I do it in order, or do I have to pick one?
what?
Can I number it in order, or do I have to pick one?
Well, yeah, I mean, you could, if you pick one, the other one would be your second pick.
It's a tough one. It is really a tough one because I've stayed at resorts before, but I've never been on a cruise. So I'm going to pick cruise because I have never been on one.
Oh, very nice. What resorts do you stay at?
I mean, I've camped at the Fort Wilderness Campground over at Disney World before. So I'm going to say, the Grand Bear Lodge over in Utica, Illinois. I want to stay there before many years ago. So I guess that counts. So that was many years ago. But
a cruise is your next for sights, I say.
Oh yeah, because I've never been on a cruise before. But I would say I have stayed at a resort, but never actually a cruise. I would definitely want to experience that.
Yes, well, I thought about this one as well for a bit, and I like the idea of a resort on like a beach or something like that. Keep it casual, but then again, I do like the idea also of like a river cruise. I like that.
A river cruise?
Yes, like they have lots of those, they got, or like, coastline cruises as well. Not like the big, Carnival cruise or Disney cruise ships. Those, they appeal a bit less to me. But I like the idea of like going through all these towns and stuff on this river, and then you can get off every evening. They might have like, the chefs on the cruise, much smaller cruise I'm imagining, and then you can go into these historic towns and villages, and it's a lot more of a experience that way as opposed to just like being on this giant, massive floating, vessel that kind of just packs everyone in. I don't know. It just, so many people in such a small space. I don't love that.
I would copy my parents. They went on an Alaskan cruise.
That sounds cool.
When they celebrated, Dad celebrated my mom's retirement from teaching after over 30 years. It was like 35 some odd years of teaching that my mom did when she retired in 2019. And well, she's substitute teaching now. So my mom, she doesn't sit down. So
no, she does not. But either way, so I guess we're going with cruises. I'm going with a smaller one.
Yeah.
Because I went on. Well, one of them was over on the Neckar. It's like a branch off of the Rhine over in Germany. So that was exciting. I like that. I got to go on like a bunch of different castles along the way.
Yeah, you've talked to me about castles before, and they're really cool to look at.
They are rather old, but Devin.